So we are just 1 week away now until we find out the next set of free PlayStation Plus games for November. Obviously, we already know about the PlayStation Plus collection. Coming to the PS5, we're already aware of every single game that's going to be there from day one launch of the new console. But we're still going to be getting our usual monthly games, which with the rumours going around looks like it could be one of the games from the PS Plus collection that also comes to PS4, but there's loads of other stuff as well. Now, we have got tons and tons to talk about, but before anything, if you guys are looking to renew your PlayStation Plus memberships, if you're looking for cheap PSN credit, or even just pre-order some games at a cheaper price, make sure you check out my sponsor, Instant Gaming. There's a link down below that will give you more of a discount as well, and they're usually running a giveaway, which there's also a link underneath that one. But let's get into the main stuff. This week was another week where we didn't get to do the drop, and it's simply because there isn't really any new games that are actually out this week that personally I think are worth checking out. There's one game that kind of looks a little bit interesting, but nothing major, but not enough to kind of post a dedicated video on, and it's a game called Transformers Battlegrounds. Now, this looks a little bit weird, a little bit different. I've played a few of the Transformers games before, where they've kind of been like open world style, and you can kind of mess around on it, ride around as a car, then transform into a robot, climb up buildings, and just blow stuff up. This one's more of a turn-based tactical version of the Transformers series, which is different. Now, personally, turn-based RPG stuff and all that sort of stuff doesn't really do it for me. I'm not too keen on the turn-based. I'd rather it just be a battle, and then that's kind of the end of it, really. All the turn-based ones, I think I played South Park, wasn't into that, and when it comes to the anime RPGs, it's always been the same kind of thing. It's just always made me feel really restricted in the games and quite put me off. I know it's just a different way of playing to be more tactical and stuff, but those style just aren't for me. Rumours, though. There is a rumour for a horror game, and obviously it's coming up to Halloween as well. It's quite an old one, though, to be fair, and it's one that I'm surprised hasn't been a PlayStation Plus title in the past already. It's a game called The Blair Witch. Now, Blair Witch, I've not played the game, not at all. I don't even think I've seen the movie. Obviously, I've seen the clips, I've seen the trailers and all that sort of stuff, and it looks alright, it doesn't look anything special, and for a game coming to PlayStation Plus, I think it's going to be one of those. Some people are going to enjoy it, some people are going to be really put off by it. It's a single-player campaign game as well, and with it being a horror, I'm not usually into horror stuff, apart from, well, you'll find out what we talk about next anyway. But with horror games, anything that's just dead jumpy just tends to put me off enjoying it, especially when you get so immersed. It's different with horror movies. With games, I just really, really cannot do it. Now, getting back to that, what have I been playing this week? Now, for the past 3-4 days, every single day, there's a group of us been playing a new game. You might have seen it, you might not know the name of it. It's a game called Phasmaphobia. Now, the best way to explain this, if you've ever watched like Ghost Hunters, those guys that like work as a plumber but then at night time go hunting down ghosts, it can't just be me that's seen that TV show. But pretty much the game works very similar. You're in a van, you've got all your equipment, you go to a place that's meant to be haunted, you need to go in, find out what's going on, using like the EMF reader, temperature gauges and all that kind of stuff. You have to look for signs to try and figure out what the ghost is, you have to provoke it by talking to it. You can set cameras up that you can then go back to look for like little ghost orbs floating around or any movement. It is one of them games though, you do get attacked, you can die. The ghost can spawn in and it starts hunting you. It'll start tracking you and like following you around the house to try and kill you. If you don't hide, if you don't get away, these creepy hands come over your face and you're dead. Then you become a ghost. But yeah, it's a really cool game. We've been playing it every day over on Discord. There's been a group of us sat playing it in party. It's been tons and tons of fun. But yeah, that's what I've been playing this week. Shout out time though. Shout out to MDogGhost. Good videos, gives me an idea of new games to play. Fair enough. Appreciate the nice comment, dude. It's kind of what I do it for, especially with like the deals and new games out. Just to kind of see what's on sale that people have probably been interested in at one point, but didn't want to pay full price. And obviously with games being reduced, it's like a perfect time to pick them up. But yeah. Predictions. There's 2 games that I'm going to go for. 2 completely different style of games as well. The first one is a sport game. The first one is a sports game, and it's also one that's on EA Access. When you combine the thought of the two, it's pretty much inevitable that this could be a PlayStation Plus game at some point. Anyway, it's Rory Mcilroy's PGA Tour. Now, it's not a massive major game. It's one that I've played before anyway. Golf is a chill-out game that I don't mind every now and again. Rory Mcilroy PGA Tour, it's a decent game, decent everything that kind of goes with it. It looks good and it plays well. Something like this going on there, if it's your style, you'd probably enjoy it. If it's not, give it a go anyway, you never know. And the second one is a game called Terminator Resistance. Basically, it's an FPS game based in the Terminator world. Looks okay. Looks like it would play okay as well. Again, though, it's the campaign stuff. I know a lot of people love the campaign games. At the moment, I'm more focused on multiplayer stuff. But at the end of the day, this one does still look pretty fun to play. It looks pretty cool. And I'm sure tons of you guys would be happy to get something like this on PlayStation Plus. I am curious to see what you guys think though. Any predictions that you guys have got, definitely leave down in the comments. And if you're in the Discord, there's also a section for PlayStation Plus games where you guys can leave predictions as well. And anything that we do multiplayer, any multiplayer PlayStation Plus games, or any just like party style games of popular stuff that's out at the moment, we're always playing over on Discord in the party chat. So if you're looking for people to play, make sure you jump in there. It's tons and tons of fun. Now, one quick thing before we do finish up. We set up a Minecraft realm. Yes, I know. A lot of you guys are like, Minecraft for children. I don't care. I've been playing it and I love it. I've got all the shaders, playing it on PC, and it's great. And I set up a realm and doing it a little bit different. A lot of people that are looking for people to play with, they'll jump in servers that end up getting wiped. They'll jump in with a friend that'll play it for a month and then back to starting all over again. Either that, or you're playing it local play or single player on your own. If you're looking to join a server where you can play an adventure and do whatever, and you don't need to worry about not playing for a little bit, because if you decide to come back in a few months' time, you kind of still set up, still sat there ready with all your gear. Then there is a link in the description which will link you through to Rocks. It's a kind of a way to support your content creators that you watch. There's free stuff on there, and we've set one up for the Minecraft realm, so if you guys want to get in, make sure you follow the instructions over on there. Oh, before I forget as well, we've also revamped the merch store. There's a link in the description for that as well. We've made new hoodies, new t-shirts, new hats. With like the new channel logo on and stuff, the Inklag logo, the little dude that you saw on screen, the avatar from when I'm playing, there's something with him on it as well that's pretty cool. We are making other designs as well, anytime that we kind of do party plays and stuff, so any memes or anything random that we think's funny, a design might possibly be made for that, so make sure you get involved with that one as well. Just a quick reminder, I always remember stuff right as I'm trying to close up a video, and I just kind of have to try and stick it in. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video and found it useful. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. And just a quick reminder, when it comes to the sponsor Instant Gaming, they're usually running a giveaway. It tends to run for a full month. When it's active, when you click the link, you'll go through and it'll have a countdown timer on their homepage. And that's pretty much when it's ending. To participate, all you need to do is think of any game or anything that you're after. I always recommend going for like the maximum PlayStation Plus credit. We've had a couple of winners on there that have won like a £10 PSN credit, and it's like, wow dude, if you'd have typed in a £50 PSN credit, you would have got 5 times your amount of winnings. So yeah, definitely check it out. It's definitely worthwhile. It usually runs every month, but it's not active constantly. But yeah, just kind of a final heads up. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you next time.